Okay, now that we've covered the intro stuff, let's talk to the lead SEO here and let's talk about the website assessment because this is the first step in doing resource page link building. Again, like I'm not saying assessment like do a full audit. All you're going to do is literally take a glance at the site and see what type of value that they have to add in terms of a resource on the site. So just ask yourself this question: does the client have a great resource or resource worthy content, say that 5 times fast, on their site? So in order to get a link on a resource page, you must have resources on your website. I know it sounds stupid, but it's true. If you want to get featured on a resource page, you have to be a resource. You cannot pitch home pages or product pages unless the resource page is doing things like best email marketing software and you are an email marketing software company. In that case, that's the only time that you can pitch a homepage or a product. But again, 9 times out of 10, that's not going to be the case. You're going to have to pitch a piece of content or a resource. So let's talk about this real quick. What makes a good resource? I personally think like ultimate guides. I'm going to show you one. Really informative blog posts. I'm going to show you another one. Free non-gated content. So PDFs, ebooks, videos, etc. Really, really good content. What I mean by non-gated is that it just lives on your site without asking people for their email address. If your website does not have content, do not waste time with a resource page link building. Just skip right over it, because if you do not have resources to pitch, you are going to waste a ton of time. Or what you can do is you can go out and do really good prospecting for opportunities and then create content around it. Because link prospecting is so cheap, you can go out and tell your link prospector, hey, go find me 100 resources all about email marketing. 100 resource pages all about email marketing. If you can find 100 resource pages about email marketing, it's probably going to be worth your while to create a resource about it, like a really good ultimate guide to email marketing. So let's actually jump into it real quick, and let me show you 2 really good resources here. So number 1, I use this all the time. This is actually my website. This is how to become a content marketing machine. This is the complete guide to content marketing. And just to show you how many links I've built to it, I built over 80 referring domains to this page plus the inner pages. This is a tremendous resource. It's a guide. It's 4 chapters. It's got 8,000 words. It's custom designed. People are glad to link to this as a resource because they want to send their audience to a good website, right? It's really that simple. So if you have an ultimate guide like this, I suggest everyone does. It's kind of a landmark piece of content, but if they don't have a really good guide, there's also really informative blog posts. So this is a long blog post. It's about 4,000 words, but it's easy to throw up. I don't want to say easy, but it's a lot easier than getting a custom design guide. So if you've got really informative blog posts, that works too. Anything that's just a really good piece of content is a resource, and you can pitch it as a resource to resource pages. So moving on with the website assessment, the content will drive link prospecting. Again, if you have content on the site, if you have a great guide to conversion optimization, which I just showed you from a client, we will tell the link prospector to use keywords based on conversion rate optimization to find resource pages. This is extremely important because the resource pages have to align with the content that we're pitching. Otherwise, we'll have no success. So for example, we cannot pitch a conversion rate guide to a resource page about SEO. So for example, going back to this website up here, this is all about SEO tools, right? We cannot pitch them a conversion rate optimization guide resource to an SEO tools page, right? We have to see if, so this client does. I can just show you what we could do is this client actually has SEO, a very, very good guide, to 2 very good guides to SEO. So what we could do is pitch him these guides to SEO. But again, the resource page that we're targeting has to align with the resource page that we're pitching. I know it sounds basic, but it's true. You have to make sure that you're aligning your pitch with the content that is on the resource page. It's very, very important that it all aligns. Otherwise, this is all going to be a waste of time. So that's for lead SEOs. Again, it's very quick to just see what type of content you have at your disposal. I suggest you make a small list of these things and just put them in the client tracker just so you know. Put it in the targets page. And just be ready to pitch those offhand so it saves you a lot of time. So in the next couple of videos, I'm actually going to be talking to the link prospector and how to find resource page opportunities.